So, are you just going to ask me questions and I can answer it and then we'll go from there? And you can edit out anything that makes me look stupid? Or if I say something really messed up that needs to be gone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's talk about how much we hate Scott, guys.
This is my sickle.
I want to
How you doing, people?
wake up, feel fine, grab my baggies off the clothesline. I want to wake up, restore, thinking back on the night before. I said yeah, then I did it. Having not a
Feels like a
second
rape
thought.
dungeon in here.
I know exactly what he tastes like.
I said yeah, then I did it. La 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 la.
This is my Colleen.
No. You cannot buy the beer. Beer! Close your eyes. No. I always blame the beer.
Okay, here's the show.
How about that mask under my car today?
That was great. I mean, that really, there's nothing more 2020 than a discarded face mask hanging under your fucking car.
Scott, I pull up to your house, right? And I didn't even know Chris was going to be here. And I'm like, oh my God. And then Chris just, all of a sudden, he's looking at my car. And I see him like going down and looking underneath my car. I'm like, oh my God, did I run something over? And he looks, he's like, this is the most 2020 thing. And there's a mask that has gotten stuck underneath my car. Like
just
hanging.
driving.
Just driving. She just picked it up driving.
I think it was hanging off your rear axle or something.
Leave it to America to be fucking disposing of them on the streets.
Well, that's, I mean, you go anywhere.
Leave it to Brevard.
It's like masks, gloves all over the place. It's ridiculous.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Episode number 54 of Adjust the Mic.
Not Chads.
Teddy Brewski. Episode 54. To my right, the hostess with the mostess. And he's going to do the hidey-ho thing. Scott.
Well, hello there, everybody.
No.
Look at the curveball.
How goes it?
All right.
Well, hi. Hello.
Hey, buddy.
Howdy.
To my
There's a howdy.
immediate
I need to
left,
get it out.
the craft beer queen, right?
Yeah,
Connoisseur,
that's me.
Colleen.
Hello.
I looked your way first. Sorry.
And then,
Yep.
and then down yonder, Chris. Hello, Mr. Chris.
Down yonder.
Well, that's happening.
What's up, buddy?
Thanks for having me back. This is awesome.
Nice, man.
Thanks for being here, man.
Nice toes.
Hey, man.
It's like a whole different view now.
Hey,
like when you look over here. I'm used to seeing
hey.
Colleen over here
Yeah.
with her feet all up and everything. with
That's
her,
right.
Getting a little
hanging.
jealous here, man.
Dude, yeah.
Oh,
What's
no.
up? Like, see, I'm usually looking at Charlie's legs, and I can't
going
in
on
the new
here?
setup, and now you got them.
Oh, no. Look, you got to see this, guys. I mean, your daughter went to town on the
Painting your
toes.
nose, America. Those are America's
America
fuck.
toenails.
That's right. Charlie's here and he's got his toenails painted.
Hell yeah.
Red, white, and
4th of
blue.
July was awesome.
Good dad.
Yeah, how was everybody's 4th of July?
It's great.
Yeah.
It was the whole cloud of smoke as our whole neighborhood.
Yeah, ours too.
Everything
man.
you couldn't even drive.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we went
Ours too.
Fucking amazing.
we went over to my buddy Chud's house on over there by where Miracle City used to be.
You know, when
Yep.
you get a chud, you're fucking seeing some badass fireworks.
Oh, yeah.
That's Kara's brother.
Kara's brother.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So we had all thrown in $100 a piece, and it ended up with almost $1,000 worth of wholesale
Oh,
Chinese
hell
mortars.
Yes. That's exactly what we do.
Yeah,
Yep.
and it was ridiculous. But driving home from there to over like across from 95
Yeah.
from where you're at, it was just a thick fog of freedom you're driving through.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it totally was, man. Hey, and I'm like, okay, I'm in Sherwood here, right? In
Yeah.
Titusville. They have like our Facebook page, kind of like the Truth About Titusville. Everybody's got their own little mini.
Oh, you got a
pages.
little Sherwood page?
They have a little shirt that we have a community. Like if they're like put something out to their street that's kind of nice, like a nice couch refrigerator.
Yeah.
They'll post it there, and someone will be like, "Gone." Someone will just come over
Yeah.
and scoop it up from the neighborhood.
That's cool.
It's pretty awesome. But then there's bitching about like the golf course and who's mowing this part and this part.
Oh,
'cause it's
boy.
like
Yeah,
that.
there it is.
Fuck, kinda fun.
Where there's Facebook groups, there's drama.
They were
Absolutely.
already bitching. My dogs and my cats are scared.
Yeah,
And like all I could do is like do the freedom. Yeah. That's all you can do.
I know, man.
Like, it was awesome.
Some people, it's every year, man. They're just gonna. It's how it is. They just post about it. They get upset and post about fireworks.
Dude, the thing is people will complain about literally fucking everything.
Yeah.
You know, it's you could give them $1,200 for free, like what just happened, and someone's like, "Oh, that's gonna affect my taxes."
Yeah. Yeah.
I know, man.
Bro, no, it's not.
Yeah.
Hey, the president of the homeowner association over on where Ian's at, they're like, "Can y'all just do this every year for us?" And they'll like do a fund, and we'll just
That's
blow
awesome.
up, just blow up shit. You know, we had so much fun. It was awesome.
Yeah.
We probably had 100 people in golf carts spread out.
That's awesome.
All over the streets and everything,
Nice.
just watching fire. Not just ours too. Like we were killing it, but like there was a couple other people that were just.
How do your kids?
Killing it as
I
well.
remember a few years ago. I think it was Allie was terrified. What?
Silas mainly and Allie too.
Yeah, this is probably 5-6
This
years
was-
ago.
Okay, when we first started doing these firework things, Jared, he's the chief negotiator at the Sky King Fireworks. Like he can just totally
Yeah.
kill it.
Yeah.
We used to do it at where my ex-wife's house. I didn't live there anymore. You know, she was there, you know, with her husband, and we would just like, hey, me and all my friends are going to come light off all our fireworks there and leave.
Yeah,
And everybody in the neighborhood would come
lot.
watch because
Yeah.
we were all friends, and it was just awesome.
But
you used to come to them.
Yeah, they used to be terrified of them. They're good.
Oh,
they're good
yeah.
now.
Oh yeah, they love it now.
What about
Stella,
Stella's
yeah.
good,
This was the first year where she wasn't like terrified of it, and she actually had a really good time.
and Colleen.
I worked. By the time I got home and everything, the kids were already like passed out because they'd been outside playing like all day.
Yeah,
And I don't know how they slept through it because I swear my neighborhood was like going off way longer than ever. Like I think they must have spent like $5,000 on fireworks.
Did you
It
guys
was
sit
like-
outside and everything, or?
I mean, I literally just looked out my window at everything, but we watched Hamilton.
Yeah.
And it was actually really good because it was like, 4th of July. And have you seen Hamilton?
No.
So it's on
No,
Disney Plus now.
I'm a man.
Okay.
I didn't know anything about that stuff. I was crying at
I
the
don't
end
know
of
about
it.
that stuff.
It is fantastic. And you say you're a man. The whole thing is wrapped. Like the entire play.
The whole thing is what?
They rap.
All
They-
men like rap.
It's like they're singing,
Better be rap.
but they're rapping. There's hardly any spoken word. I've never seen anything like it. And it was so cool. And it just had such a good rhythm. And it was like
That's awesome.
really cool stuff that you never knew about. And I don't know. It was very moving. Like,
We came up and saw you.
Yes, you did. Thank you.
Yeah, it was awesome. I got to meet your mom and dad.
Yeah, they'd happen to be there.
And they live right
that's
next to me.
awesome.
Yeah.
And I realized that I busted my ass right in front of their house when I was running one day.
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
Like real bad?
The sidewalk's
like-
messed up right in front of
Oh,
their
I'm
house.
talking
Front flip.
complete
like,
tuck and roll.
oh.
Complete tuck and roll. Jumped up, kept running, looking around because it was dark out. It was early in the morning. And I was like, I'm good. Nobody saw. And then I started limping. I was like,
You guys ever done that on a bicycle?
Oh, yeah.
You just like eat
Oh, yeah.
ass, like
Yeah.
fucking flying.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I was
hand
running.
palms are all
Fucking
tore up.
arms are all hurting backwards, and you got to get up all embarrassed and hope no one's looking at you.
So I'm ridiculously arachnophobic, right? And I used to run in the mornings when it was still dark, and I was running under a tree, and I knew better.
Spiders
right?
over there sometimes.
Yeah. See, so I ran right smack dab into a
right
spider
there.
web that had like real good tensile strength to it. So, it was a good one. And you could feel it crawl over the top of the head. So taking off my shirt, dad bought out and everywhere. and
Just
I was flailing
running down the
around.
street naked.
I was happy it was 5 o'clock in the morning
Yeah.
because that would have been a sight in
Yeah.
daylight.
Yeah, that's one benefit to running in the morning. When you bust your ass or run into a spider web, nobody
I
sees
mean, when
you.
you're in the woods and you just run into a whole fucking web and
Nope.
you know there's a spider in
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
you see it right before you hit it, it's on you somewhere.
Not gonna do it.
That panic right there.
It's awful.
God. Oh man.
No.
I hope that no video cameras out in the woods.
I know, right?
I would go to the Enchanted
Jesus.
Forest like right when it opened, like, and I would take Declan.
They always have
and
spider
man,
webs
it's like if you don't
everywhere.
have a stick to like get through those
Don't be
paths,
the first
it's
person
like,
to be
exactly.
walking back
Yeah,
there ever.
uh-huh.
Yeah, because they have it. I mean, it's the forest. It's gonna be a ton.
I love it out there, man.
Oh,
Enchanted
it's so
Forest.
nice. I love it.
Beautiful.
It is nice.
Like Thanksgiving, they do these festivals and they have like all these booths set up with honey, and they have all these like little
Yeah, they have
things
craft
they do for the
they have a
kids,
craft
and
fair out there.
crafts,
Yeah.
and
Yep.
just giving it all away.
Now,
And
when
it's
did they-
So awesome.
When did they build that big ass center out there? I don't remember that being there.
I
don't
didn't
know.
either, but it's
I don't know.
badass. Like
Yeah.
you can walk in, they have the little experiments shit you can
Yeah.
do and watch, and
It's been there a while because I mean I've been going out there for at least 7 years, and it's been there ever since I was
they'll
going.
talk to you, give you.
I feel like they need to
do
promote it
classes
more.
Outside.
Yeah.
They do. I
didn't know about it either.
I used to take their pages and I used to print them out and post them because they don't even have like the proper PDF to post it a link on to Facebook.
Yeah.
At least they didn't back. I would just get their newsletters and share them.
yeah, I never knew that was out there.
No one ever gave it any attention. So I was
know.
like, why am I doing this?
The last time I went out there, it was just a collection of trails, right?
Yeah.
And then, when we started hiking, when Stella was old enough, we brought her
Yeah.
out there. It's like, where the fuck did all this come
yeah.
from? Right?
Yeah.
It was nice.
It's so cool because they have all the different, what is it? The ecological systems
Yep.
in Brevard. So it's like you got all the sand, you can have all the mangrove stuff like in the back. But
all
it's
the
like
air
you-
plants, they're everywhere.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
so badass,
Yeah.
man. Those air plants.
And they got a little stage back there toward the end of the trailhead when you're coming back. It's
Yeah.
really nice.
I mean, you just eat an edible in the morning and you just walk around out there. Like, seriously.
So
Like, not even going to lie.
Get
You know
lost.
Gotta do
what's the
that.
coolest is
Best shit ever. Put a podcast on our audiobook and just fucking.
you know how they have
But
the,
if a bear attacks you,
well,
fuck.
there ain't no bears out there,
You're
but you
gonna
know
hear it.
you know the air show, they practice that, like the old Warbird air show.
Yep.
If you're walking through the forest and those planes fly overhead, you almost feel like you're like back in the day and you're like looking up at these planes like
Like Creedence Clearwater Revival
save
playing.
me, save
Diving
me.
under a dead tree.
It's seriously, it's another level. Right.
Like you're in fucking Forrest Gump.
But you got to think, like, they have wild boars and stuff out there,
Yes,
right? And-
definitely.
And you know there's some shit out there.
Yeah.
Man, sometimes, like, you have to have one headphone in and one out, right? So you can hear nature if it's going to attack you
yeah.
over proper listening to a podcast or music, right? Like, because when you're running through the woods and you can't hear anything,
Yeah.
what if
Yeah.
a fucking bear's like, "Rah!"
Right.
like motherfucker, ah!"
Can
and you
happen.
just like, what do you do?
Yeah.
Listen, I have a where I run at work. It's a huge pond, and his name is Larry. It's like a 6-foot gator will follow you when you run in the water.
You know there could be gators
in the
out there
water,
too.
and there's like, and he'll follow you. And if you go up to the water, he'll come right up to, because they feed him.
Yeah. Oh, really?
People feed them. There's woods there. They do like canine trails.
Yeah.
I'll just run around there, but that fucking Larry just follows me around.
Fuck you, Larry.
Will you ever go to Channel Lakes? They literally are right next
yeah,
to the path.
Right there,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
I always run real fast
Yeah.
past that one spot.
Like there,
You know
there's
what I'm talking
always.
about.
I know you're running
know.
zigzag too, right?
Right before the bridge. I know
The
exactly
exact
what I'm talking
spot.
Exactly.
Always on the bank, and you're like, okay,
You get on that
today
bridge,
gonna
you're
be
like,
the
yeah,
day?
motherfuckers, try me now.
about. Hey, that's beautiful out there too, man.
Yeah, it's nice.
Great.
That observation tower they got's pretty cool
That's
too.
amazing up there.
Yeah.
Kids love like climbing all the way to the top.
That's like, I love going out there with Declan because the third little loop that's behind Parish, the furthest you can go out goes right next to the railroad tracks by the river.
Yeah.
And sometimes it only has happened to us once, you know, the train comes and you get to see the train literally like right there. And when we finally, I remember we weren't like right up on it, but we could hear it coming. And Brent was pushing the double stroller, and it wasn't like a double jogging stroller at the time. Brent, I've never seen him run so fast in my life to get that kid to see the train. And when the train came,
Oh, that's awesome.
the conductor
That is so
blew its
awesome.
horn, and Declan, his
Oh,
face was
man.
like, "Whoa!"
Dude,
it
that
was
is
like,
awesome.
oh man, you know, it's one of those parent moments where when you're so happy, your kid is so happy that you're just
Yeah.
like, oh my heart.
Hey, happy birthday, Declan.
Yes, happy
Yes,
birthday.
Happy
birthday.
6th birthday.
6 years old.
Mr. Declan.
Yeah.
Getting old. Is he driving yet?
So funny because I could think 6 years ago I was in the worst pain of my life.
So what are you doing? Anything special for him for his birthday, for the party? What are you making him, like food-wise?
So
And
Friday, I can only have like, you know, my parents over and stuff because of the COVID thing. But
Yeah.
I'm going to go to McDonald's. I now have to get 100 chicken nuggets. I've ordered ahead of time. I'm going to have them in a pyramid shape, and then I'm going to put a bunch of French fries in a ring around the bottom, and just let them go to town.
So awesome. When you were
He's-
telling me about that, I was like,
Yeah,
oh my God.
he's gonna love it because that's all he wants. And I'm like,
that's all any of
do
us
these
want.
birthday-
All of us are like heavy breathing now.
Yeah.
Like,
can we get into these pancake?
oh, the pancake
Please, yeah.
sausages.
Can we get there?
Can
Okay.
I hold on before we get into the pancakes? I need a picture of that chicken nugget tower.
Yeah.
like the pyramid.
Yeah, we need that.
Well, it's like every year we have these parties and we always cater to like what the adults are going to want to eat and stuff. I'm like, you know what? Screw that, man. I'm gonna get
Chicken
him what he
nuggets and
wants.
French
McGriddles.
fries.
He asks for it every year. He doesn't care about that. He only every day it's like chicken nugget, McDonald's.
What's his dipping sauce?
He does not need sauce.
Okay.
He just eats them.
House salad.
speaking of birthdays, before we get into the sausage thing, my mama's birthday is tomorrow, so happy birthday.
Oh, happy birthday!
birthday, Mom.
Sweetest woman to ever.
Yeah,
grace
she
this planet.
really is. I love your mother, man. I haven't seen her in years, man.
She's doing great.
She is the
Awesome.
bestest.
Heck yeah, man.
Sorry. to
Happy
do-
birthday.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so
now I miss her.
we'll talk about this pancake sausage thing. Okay,
All right.
Declan is obsessed with these Jimmy Dean blueberry pancake sausages on a stick. He
Oh, man,
eats
they're
them
so good.
every morning. He uses them as rewards. Like if he does something, he can earn one
Nice.
besides his breakfast ones. So sometimes this kid will eat like 3 or 4 a day.
Yeah.
But he
and
only
there's only
likes,
what 6 or 8
it's-
in a container in a
there's
package.
I think
12, I
I
think.
mean, they need to get like 100.
But
of these
we
little-
have-
Why are they fucking with us?
We've been buying bigger ones at Sam's, right? And
Okay.
it's never been an issue. Well, the last couple times we've gone to Publix, they haven't had them, but we're like, oh, they have them at Sam's. Well, then we went to Sam's again and they were out. So then I'm looking online and I'm like, oh my God, they're like out at all the Sam's.
$40 on Amazon for a pack. I looked last night.
Well,
Yeah, so did I.
and they're not
For a
even,
regular?
they're not even,
$40.
listen, and they're not even the Jimmy Dean ones. They're a generic brand. And yeah, so I was getting desperate. The closest place I could
Fucking
find
Amazon.
one was 45 miles away at a Target. And I'm like, dude, like, what are we going to do? He asks for them all the time. Like, what? His birthday is tomorrow. What am I going to do? So I finally got desperate and I just put out a post on Facebook. And I'm like, if anybody finds these anywhere, please either buy them or tell me. I will come and get them. And man, I didn't think I'd even get a couple of responses. I got like over 100 people.
You got detectives. You got people trying to
It
make
was-
them for you.
It was awesome.
You
Yeah.
got everything.
My best friend Lauren's
Yeah, how
like,
cool is that, huh?
yeah.
It's awesome.
my best friend Lauren's like, I bought blueberry pancake mix, I bought sausages, I got sticks, and I'm ready to try to make these. I'm like, oh God. But thankfully, my friend from high school, Bernadette Shecker, she came through. She lives in Indian Harbor, found them at a Winn-Dixie out there. She's like, girl, I got 4 boxes for you.
Kidding?
I'm like, oh, hell
so great.
yes.
Dude, shout out.
Yeah. So
Seriously.
her mom just happened to be going out there. She lives in Port St. John, picked him up last night. I went and got him this morning. The girl that used to babysit me, Kim.
Kroger's got them.
Where's Kroger?
They'll ship them to you.
Well,
Oh, get him at Kroger.
$8.79.
so
Get him.
the lady Kim that used to babysit me, she got me another 3 boxes. So I was able to have them today. So
Damn.
now I got 7 right now. But Bernadette, like she was so nice. Like I haven't talked to her since high school. She wouldn't take any money from me. I try to give it to her. So I just want to say that she is a real estate agent out there, and I'm going to post her info. And if you guys need
Definitely.
anything, please use her because like she did not need to do what she did.
And where's she a real
was
estate
awesome.
agent? What's her area?
She lives in Indian Harbor Beach, I believe.
Okay.
So
That's beautiful out there.
Yeah.
But it's like it was just so crazy.
That's
like
killer, man.
Richard Huron like posted on a Tom and Dan site, and all these people were like commenting like, "Hey, we have them here in Orlando." So, but
So you found some places. That's
yeah.
cool.
So just so everyone does know, though, they didn't discontinue them. Jimmy Dean is not making the non-core products right now because of COVID. So that is not one of the products that is being made because. My friend Tabitha looked into it.
People were
from
in an
Publix.
uproar.
Like I got so much information.
You
And-
started like a viral uproar.
I
because
guess.
Everybody
Why-
wants to know
why-
where they are. You got it on multiple pages, people's
like,
podcast
I
pages.
got my friend Raina who lives not even in state. She's like, hey, I'm coming home in August. I'm going to buy some and bring some down. and one of my old friends from Publix that lives in Georgia, she's like,
awesome.
when I come down, I'm bringing some down. I got some in Georgia. I'm
Dude.
like,
Why can't
That
I
is
have people
so
do this
awesome.
over the cookie butter crunchy?
Yeah, I need some Bischoff crunchy butter,
Fucking
please.
find it anywhere, man.
but I'm not kidding. It made me feel
Like a ride
so
on her
good.
fucking.
Well, you know, people did this just because it's for a kid, and they all
Yeah,
understand
that's
that
so
when it
awesome.
comes to your kids, like you're willing to like do that and like.
Hold on. Listen,
Oh,
guys.
man.
My kids really like cookie butter
Oh,
crunchy.
jeez.
Dude, my kids, they love that stuff.
Buy me 10
I can't
cases.
even get a
please.
scoop before it's gone.
I mean, that's part of it, though. But this is really just illustrative of how you farm, you reap what you sow, right? This
Yep.
is karma. 'Cause you're
Yes,
such an awesome
yes.
person.
Oh,
if you were a
thanks, man.
bitch, nobody would be fucking doing this for you.
Yeah,
but everybody
that's true.
knows how cool and sweet you are. So they're like, fuck yeah, we're
That's
gonna help
true.
out.
Thank you.
Everybody,
Yeah.
everybody loves you.
I know. I don't think I've ever met anybody that doesn't like you.
I haven't heard one.
It makes me
Colleen hater.
suspicious.
It does. There's something
Oh my
there.
God.
I agree.
I'm scared now. It's all
I was
going to
gonna
come
go
out.
there.
People are going to go on Facebook after this and be like, "This girl."
Yeah.
I seriously don't
We
know.
saw
anybody
how
that
she
doesn't like
got
you.
when she was drinking. She was taking over the music.
She
had
was
to
playing
control
good music,
everything.
though.
She was.
I know what I'm doing.
She's playing
You were
good music.
killing
All
it.
I'm saying. Anyways, but it was awesome, and I think everybody who went out there and even just took the time to like while they were shopping to look for them because
My wife doesn't like you.
your wife doesn't like you're a liar because now we're Facebook friends and she's your ex-wife. Let's remember that.
Yeah.
All right.
Little
I gotta
little
edit that.
slip on that
That's a
one.
big edit. My
Little
ex-wife hates you.
slip on that.
My ex-wife hates you.
And mark the edit point at 626.
Look at he's flustered. He's flustered.
My glasses on, I can't
Well,
see.
well.
We're taking a fucking break right
No, we're
fucking now. Jesus Christ.
No, we're
What do we
not.
got here?
That was a weird one. Your wife.
I gotta edit that. That's not whatever.
Good to know.
Why did you put 4 full water bottles on the table?
I'm about to take one right now.
Because I had to go outside to get one for me,
For
and
the
I thought
kids.
that we have guests
You got
here.
me one, man. Thank you.
And I wanted to kind of make sure everybody had
Very classy.
had water.
I appreciate it, man.
No problem, man.
Some really good vibes
Hey.
on this podcast.
Yeah, with toes like that, man, as much water as you want.
There's a Zach Brown band song called Toes that I really like.
Really?
Oh, that is a good song. It's right up there with Chicken Fried.
You can't beat chicken.
No.
Fried,
Hey,
See, that's some country
Charley.
music I like.
Charlie,
I've never heard it.
you know
Zach
where I'm
Brown.
going with this right now, right?
No.
Remember Jake
What? Oh, yeah.
with the toes?
He'd get offended, man.
Dude, you're giving me a complex right now. Because there's something going on.
No,
I
okay.
trimmed it the other day. I mean,
We used to do that Season B sports podcast, and we had Ian and Jake on there with us, with
Yeah.
me and Jared and Charlie. And Jake had these long toes when he pointed them out, remember?
Yeah, he'd stretch them.
And he would fucking, he would joke with them, and he painted his toes one day.
Yeah,
and came in all these
he's
different
real
ways.
homophobic, man. He's like, I don't know.
Like, he
like,
would
he wasn't
no,
having
don't be
it.
fucking with my toes. And he'd hide them and shit. And he
Yeah.
would laugh. It
Really?
was this whole funny thing that we'd fuck around
He's
with.
like, yeah.
So when you showed up and you didn't have your feet, and I saw you fucking with your toes, I'm like, oh, we
Yeah,
can
but
fucking,
Chris ain't like that.
like, we can go somewhere with this.
Chris ain't like that, man. Jake ain't with that shit. Hey, man, even when we got done
It was
recording,
funny.
he was like, "You're just kidding about the whole toe thing, right?" I was like, "A little bit. They're kind of cute, buddy." He's like, "Come on, man."
I just want to be clear that I don't go that way. You know? Let me go on record by saying I am
Yeah,
a straight male.
Yeah.
I gotta say, there were
worst
some
type of
times on that podcast when I never laughed so hard arguing sports. Oh yeah, I mean seriously, when you got
people would just
Jake
read
going,
each
and
other.
Jared and Ian, like all of us as a group was crazy.
Yeah.
Speaking of sports, how about that Patrick Mahomes, man?
That
Did you
deal.
see what I posted? How much he makes a minute?
Yes.
What is? I gotta pull it up.
That is so insane.
How much did they pay him?
Was it like $500,000 or $500 million or some crazy crap?
10 years, $503 million.
That's a lot
Like,
of money.
He makes $96 a minute.
Yeah, that whole meme thing. It's just
So I'm really ignorant to this topic, and I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
No, it's just a football player got signed the biggest sports contract in the history of sports.
So $500 million over 10 years.
he won the Super
Yes.
Bowl last year for his team.
Okay.
And he was hurt like for a good majority.
he
of the
makes
season.
$50.3 million a year.
pretty much.
That's all?
He's in his third year.
Okay.
and he's broken so many records. Like Tom Brady's the best to ever play the game probably right now.
Right.
Marino very close.
I was gonna say,
You know,
Marino would be
Marino's
inclined to
right there,
disagree.
like right fucking there.
How about that Eli Manning?
Right there.
$137,000.
But Mahomes in 3
in a
years,
day.
what he's done, looks like he could easily surpass everybody
No
that's
shit,
ever played
okay.
the game.
He
If
makes
he can stay healthy.
$137,000.
That's what I'm saying.
that
Hopefully
good.
he stays healthy.
He does things that you just like. It's like Brett Favre, but
Yeah.
times 10. Like you're just, how the fuck did you sidearm that, running that fast, fucking that way?
but don't they put bounties on guys that are that good, like the other teams? Like if you.
I mean, they try to go after and get you, and if they
Yeah.
get you, like he had some injuries this last
Yeah.
year. He did, but he came out flying colors.
Because when you're that good, you just become a
Yeah,
Exactly.
well, hopefully his offensive line will be like on it and protect
So
his
they're
ass.
pretty much banking on him being like the Jordan, the Tiger,
Yeah.
the guy of that of the sport.
But that's what sucks is like sometimes when they do that, like Matt Stafford, look at the deal he got, and then what? I mean,
He
still.
just had one good year because of a good offensive coordinator, pretty much, right?
and
Wasn't that really?
you can ask Brent. He knows being a
They
Lions
say he's
fan.
not even that big of a like. He doesn't even work hard.
I
Like,
don't-
he's not.
I
like,
just
the
wanted
guy.
everybody out there that's working hard for a living know that this gentleman is making $137,000 a day.
day.
I just want you to think next time you're at work and you're in a real bad mood, just think about that.
Thanks, man.
No problem.
Appreciate
That
you.
done me real good a couple hours ago.
That's what I'm here for. Yeah, that's a lot of money, man.
Yeah, that is a lot of money.
You know what though? He's a like a real charitable kid, and he's
a good dude,
He's a
man.
good person. So he's gonna probably do a lot of great things with that.
First time he was on that Gruden show when they interviewed quarterbacks in the draft.
Yeah. Deshaun Watson too. There's a quarterback, Deshaun Watson. His first
Yeah.
rookie paycheck, he donated to 2 women that lost their homes that work in the cafeteria at the stadium in the hurricanes.
Yeah.
What was the hurricanes that hit in Texas real bad?
Yep.
I forget.
Irma, right?
No, Irma was us, right? Was Irma us?
I thought that it hit.
That was the one in Houston.
Yes, there's so many. But
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of good dudes in the NFL. People talk all that bullshit. But
Yeah.
Have we talked about the fact that Cam Newton is now a freaking Patriot for a year, and you're gonna have to get that tattoo?
I'm not getting that tattoo. I'm not getting that tattoo.
Metallica does that. Every show, every city they play at, they donate $1 million to one of the local charities.
Do they really?
Yeah.
That's pretty
Wow.
badass.
And they just donated a bunch of money too, like tens of
Bunch of
thousands
Napster money.
Yeah, to the coronavirus relief. They
I saw that.
recently.
Yeah, I saw that. You know, it's weird live music, man. I guess online streaming is going to be it. They're going to online
Is that
stream
weird?
stuff. It's like that Post Malone Nirvana stuff. Like that was one of the coolest fucking things that came out. of
That
all
was
this.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
And
He was
like
good.
other bands are doing it. Rob Flynn from Machine Head, he does an acoustic set. He plays like fucking Sublime and all kinds of crazy shit you never thought he'd
Like
play.
when you're artistic, like a lot of these guys are, you have to have an outlet, and that's the only outlet they have right now. So fucking flood it so we can watch some cool shit.
Yeah.
Since we're
Well, the
fucking bored.
Dropkick
like,
Murphys
be
have done,
fucking
like-
entertaining,
yeah, Dropkick
They've
has
done
been doing
so
it.
many
They've been
live
doing
shows.
entertain us.
Yeah.
Right?
Who was that guy that came out and absolutely slaughtered that Nirvana song? I'm drawing.
That
a
was that
blank.
Post
talking
Malone
about
guy.
Was it
right?
Post Malone?
No. It wasn't that. It was
He really did though.
It was a guy. God damn it! I knew this was gonna happen. So they were a puddle of mud. Okay, Wes Scantlin. They went on and they did an uncovered or acoustic. God, I am fucking derailing right now.
Of a Nirvana song?
Thank you. Of a Nirvana song about a
He's
girl.
thinking about his toes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's in it.
And it was.
Told you I'd get his
It
head.
was. You guys have to listen to it. It's the worst professional cover of a song.
Oh, it's terrible.
ever
Oh,
done.
it's bad. From
It's-
Puddle of Mud,
It's
I'm shocked.
laughably bad.
Yeah, I don't even know what what do they sing?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's
I
in
know
that genre of
like
rock
they're
that,
an
like,
alternative rock band.
It's like
right?
super radio accessible,
Nickelback.
completely disposable radio.
I don't know
right?
any
Yeah.
of their song. I couldn't tell you.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
Dude, but just for the comedy aspect of just seeing somebody really bomb a performance, you gotta see, and you can see the rest of the band's like looking over at him, just doing their thing, and he's just wailing it. You know?
Yeah,
It's
and they're
just-
like, shit.
it's just
The secret's out. We're terrible.
you just feel so bad
You
for
knew
the
the
other
band idea was
musicians who
gonna
are
suck.
they're doing a really good job, and their singer's just shitting the bed in real time. Right? It's so bad.
Oh my god! You know the Foo Fighters had their 25th anniversary of their first album this week,
Oh, really?
Wow.
which is basically just Dave Grohl recording all of
It was all
the
Dave Grohl.
instruments
He did the whole
and
thing,
music.
right?
Yep, he did the whole thing. That was a good album too, man.
good album.
Such a good
I'll
album.
stick around. That's a great
One of my
fucking
favorites.
song.
One of my favorite.
We're old, man. That's 25 years old.
Yeah.
Yep.
Man, that's bad.
That AARP card is coming real soon.
I know.
I feel it too, man. It's there. We're
Do you?
Old. We're old.
I don't
man.
feel it. I feel good, man.
feel good, but I feel old. Like a
kid-
good old. It's
kids
not a
make you
hater
feel
old.
old.
I'm not hater old.
Kids make you feel old.
Content old.
Hey, I put you know what I did this weekend? Ava talked me into putting Christmas decorations up in my house. So I have Christmas lights in my living room.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
In a
as far as
small
I'm concerned.
tree, and yeah, we put Christmas decorations. up
Christmas in July.
there. And it feels so
ostrich
fucking
and a
good
pear
when
tree.
I walk in my living room, man. It's like this is
Is there
awesome.
any gifts under it yet?
We watched Elf.
That'd be depressing.
We watched Elf and
Elf's
Christmas Vacation. But that
We need to order a leg lamp.
Christmas in July might be a thing.
It is a thing,
Yeah, I've never
totally
done
is.
it.
but not mainstream. But it's
Yeah, it's
one of
pretty
those things.
awesome.
I'm thinking about doing the upside down tree this year, getting a fake tree and then sticking it to the ceiling.
It's kind of cool. Our friend Brian, he had one in his
That's
house
awesome.
upstairs for the whole entirety of his life that we'd go to his house. We had no idea why it was like that. It was in his parents' room, upside down Christmas tree,
I've never heard of that.
hanging
though.
from the ceiling.
Don't kink shame.
I've never heard of that.
We just never understood.
Yeah.
What is it from? I've never heard of that.
I don't know.
Oh well, the upside down tree thing is just funny, but year round in the parents' bedroom is a little.
It's a weird thing, right?
It's a little weird, yeah.
Yeah,
wondered
maybe
about
they were hiding something.
Like I
maybe.
said, I'm not trying to kink shame over here, but
Like,
you
what
know,
if they were just like, what are the applications?
Maybe there's a Santa outfit in the closet.
Maybe they're just lazy and they didn't want to take it
Maybe
down.
you could video produce a reenactment of this.
maybe.
Maybe not.
You know?
Yeah, maybe the dad just affixed it to the ceiling so good that he couldn't remove it. Well, that's permanent. That ain't
Hey,
going
he
nowhere.
was really good at building shit and stuff too. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So where are we going? I'm sorry, you knew me.
I don't know what's
I
going
fucked
on.
it up.
What are you guys doing this weekend?
My nephew's birthday is coming up, so we're doing a party at sister's house.
We got a birthday this weekend too.
Hopefully,
Preston's
Hardware
party.
Bricks are opening back up for like in-house dining.
Is that going to happen?
Hopefully, we are anticipating it. We can't have any seats at the bar, which is going to really suck for Hardware. But
Yeah.
I mean, it's better than I literally had 6 customers on Sunday.
I was one.
No, that was Saturday. I did good on Saturday.
Damn, how much
Sunday
did
we
you
had
drink this weekend?
6 people.
I gave a lot of it away.
Would the city of Titusville let you guys take your tables and just put them all up and down the
Well,
street?
see, that's the thing. I
and
have
then you
to.
guys could just, because there's nobody else.
So they're going to bring picnic tables, the ones that we did have. I got to talk to River and Maine, and I'm gonna put one in front of the museum because the museum's closed until this is over. We're gonna try to spread those out to make up for the non-bar seats, but what stinks is like with hardware, it's like single people coming in having a beer. So if they sit at a table, they're taking up like a whole table, and then they feel bad because they're taking up a whole table. So it's like, I don't know how it's going to work, but it's got to be better than what we're doing now. So
those guys at River and Maine, they'll let you do that. Tyler's a good guy.
Yeah.
Hey,
I mean,
and shout out to them too, because they had posted yesterday, one of the barbers did test positive for the coronavirus.
Did they say who it was? Or they just,
No, they didn't want to put that out there.
That's HIPAA
But
stuff.
it was pretty awesome to see responsible ownership say it on social media. We're shut down. We're cleaning. We'll let you guys know what's up. So shout out to River and Maine for that.
Those guys are a fantastic group
I love
of guys.
them.
They really are.
I love
Before
them.
I went with the Mr. Clean look, I used to have to go in every other week to get the style maintained, and it's always a friendly atmosphere in there.
Yeah.
They're so cool. Yep.
Yeah,
Charlie's been taking this kid in there since they opened.
Oh, yeah, man. Riley loves it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that opening weekend, I think.
Yeah, Pier 220 up there by the river. They, of course, you can't sit at the bar, but they put the tables right up next to the bar. You just can't have the drink on it and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's how you did at Fish Lips, too. Same thing.
Yep.
Same thing. But I don't know, man.
Sneaky,
Nothing
sneaky.
against those establishments. The hardware store's a little bit classier. A little classier.
Yeah, and Brooks doesn't want to do it either because, they make cocktails right there at the bar. So they just want to keep everybody that could possibly breathe on it. I think we're going to have to mandate masks if you're not sitting at a table. Like if you're just walking in and stuff, we'll have masks to give people if they don't have them, but we'll see.
People are going to.
I know. I've seen you online battling these anti-maskers and stuff.
I need to seriously take a fucking break on
you
that
really do because people are like.
I've learned one thing about this.
So bad.
I've learned one thing. We already separate on everything.
Yep.
So if I did it on accident Sunday, I walked into Publix without my mask. I was already front door. I was like, shit. All right, I'm going in for two things. So I go in, and the people with masks are just, they're staring.
Yep.
They're not happy.
Yeah.
And they don't want to be around me. And I'm like, shit.
Yeah.
So yesterday I went to a store and I had my mask. I'm good. I remember my mask.
Stop being
I go in.
greaser, man.
Then the people without the mask are looking at me like, look at this pussy. I was like, I can't fucking win at this. Like, I don't even want to go in the fucking store.
I was going to his hardware and I took it off because all these guys are coming out without masks. I'm like, shit.
Before Joe posted about the, I got a friend that told me about the delivery, get groceries delivered, and I was like, I'm not fucking doing that. And I'm like, I'm doing it from bed, so I win. I think this weekend, I think that's gonna just. Everybody, people are judging. I can't fucking deal with it.
And it's judging both ways. And I'm really, I got really bad with arguing because it's not going to solve anything.
No, it doesn't.
They've already made up their mind. You've made up your mind.
Yes.
And the only thing it's going to result is two very pissed off people.
Yep.
Yes, 100%.
So, but it's just so fucking hard to see these guys.
It is, man.
When you're sitting there pooping, man, you're just trying to grump one out. You can just get in a conversation, bro, and you can just get heated, bro. Any big fight I've been on online has probably been while pooping.
Yeah. But the worst one is the Brevard EOC has been posting like
every day.
The mask heroes. Once a day they'll post somebody with a mask, and it's like you got half of the community going, "Oh, that's so great, thank you so much."
Yeah.
And you got the other half that are not so nice.
Taking away my rights.
Yeah, it's like you fucking communist sheep. This is a slippery slope. And those are the assholes I have a hard time.
Pretty soon you're gonna have to wear shirts and shoes inside.
Guys.
I know. Yep.
We're 35 minutes in, and we got into politics.
Yes.
All right, let's take a break.
We didn't get into politics. We got face masks.
Is face mask politics?
It should not be.
No,
it shouldn't be. No, you're right.
It's a public health decision.
I agree.
Yes.
But I agree. But is it? Is it politics?
People will turn it into that.
It's politics right now in today's age, right?
Ignorant people will turn it into that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Ignorant people are the worst.
God, I hate it. I can't hate wearing those masks, and I've been trying, man.
They're hard, man.
You
It's
just got to
tough.
get used to it.
I
man.
know, and it's not. And listen, and trust me, I get it.
It's more difficult.
I totally get it.
It's more
and
difficult.
I want to respect it, and it's not like my own personal. I don't know, man.
It's harder for people that like. I have to wear a mask every day at work.
Oh, yeah.
All day at
everybody,
work.
A lot of people
all
do
day
now.
at work.
Yep.
And then when I get off, I'm like, oh, freedom.
Yeah.
But then, listen, when I go in the store, I put a mask on.
Yeah.
Like I do it, and I don't do it for myself. I do it for if there's
You got to.
fucking elderly walking around, going out, which they probably shouldn't be doing. You know,
And there are stores that you go into here in Titusville where you walk in and half the employees are wearing them and half aren't. Mm-hmm. And they're just doing their thing.
Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of that.
There's a teacher. There's a couple stores. I'm not going to call out stores.
I mean, you should.
And I will off air.
I'll say it when we get back on there.
Really?
Yeah.
God damn it.
But it's like Publix.
I don't wanna be
Publix,
the
you
hater.
have to wear a face mask.
You have to.
You have to.
Yeah.
And the thing about the face mask is you get the people who are against it, like, oh, well, the cloth mask isn't going to protect you. It's like, well, no shit.
Yes.
It's going to protect you.
Yes.
And that's the nuance I think that a lot of these people are missing. It's like, yeah, this cloth fishing mask that I'm wearing, I will catch this if I walk into the cloud.
Yeah.
But if I have it and I don't know and I happen to cough, that mask is catching it and it's going to prevent other people from that.
I was having a very interesting conversation at work today towards the end of the day. Is I was calling, and the company that I was calling, they're based out of Miami, and it was a woman, and I was trying to get an update on a truck that was en route to Massachusetts, and they're down there in Miami, and she's like, hey, she was talking to somebody else on three-way, and she goes, oh, I got some news for you. All of us in our family, we all have COVID. And it's a foreign woman, and she was like explaining. I'm like, whoa. That's some news to drop on me. What the fuck? Like, what's up? And I'm like, so how are you feeling? She's like, they got diagnosed this past Saturday. Ooh. She goes, a leave they take, Benadryl. They can't. The nurse, they never went to a doctor or a hospital. They came to them when they called the health department. They had a nurse come to their house because they told them not to leave because they didn't want them to spread it any further.
Yeah.
They have someone come to you. And she goes, it was the weirdest thing. She goes, they came with these IVs solution, like an IV solution type of bag, but instead of being saline, like it was like a vitamin pack.
Yeah.
That was like hardcore vitamins that they just charge you with. And she goes, we felt symptoms on that Saturday, when they got tested, and it's been 5 or 6 days. She goes, it hasn't been too bad for them. Like everybody's different. But for them, it hasn't been too bad. And there's 6 of them in their group.
Wow.
That all have it right now down there.
Damn it.
And just explaining to me their situation, and like, hey, like what you see on the news, this is what this like. And I'm not even trying to convey what she said as my belief. This is somebody else's words. And she was like, what you see on the news, she goes, don't believe all the crazy. Everybody gets sick. We gonna get sick. Charlie's doctor said it to his daughter.
Yeah. Everybody's
gonna get sick, and it'll be okay. Like some people, it's not gonna be okay, but it's not to where everybody. Like the symptoms are okay. Like she didn't try to compare it to anything. She goes, but it's not bad. She goes, Benadryl helped a lot, and the leave. When they wear off, you can feel kind of sick. But it wasn't too bad. And they're like 6 or 7 days in.
Yeah, it's different for everybody. The coworker,
exactly, 100%.
Guy I work with who had it.
100%.
He said he was the sickest he'd ever felt.
Yeah,
and he was like for a couple days. He's like, I could barely walk from my bed to the bathroom to go to the bathroom.
Yeah,
he's like, it just felt like you're working and living in Denver, right, where you're 5,000 feet up, and it's just everything. The air felt thick.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
But it's everywhere. Tanya, who was on the podcast with the choker thing, I was talking to her this morning, and she had a close call at work, and now she's got a whole shitload of time off now that she's got to spend in quarantine because of a possible exposure.
Yep.
Scary, man.
It is, and it
really
fucking
is
everywhere.
It really is.
And then you think about it, when you're in quarantine, you're not going to see your kids. Like if you, you got to think about that too. You're not going to see your parents. You're not going to. Fuck, man, it's difficult.
Yeah.
It's hard. I had to do it just for 6 days, and it was tough, man.
It's fucking isolating though, right? It's just, you can't leave the house, right? If you're smart, you're going to listen to the advice. You're going to stay home.
You know what I did? I started season 1 of The Simpsons and just let it go.
Did you get all the way through it?
No, but I got a good ways. I got a good ways.
With the wearing the mask though, like with the way, since it's not something that I like to do.
Yeah.
I just don't go anywhere.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just make that responsible decision. Like if I'm going to go to the store, like I've ordered on Walmart and had them bring it out to me before, and I put something on for them, and it's super easy.
Yeah.
If I go in the Publix or if I go somewhere, I'll throw it on. But I'd rather just not, so I just try not to go to the store. I'll try to go get everything I need in one big swoop and then just sit home.
Yeah. It's really
go
just
for 2 or 3 because I got kids and we're transferring them back and forth, and we all have, we're trying to do the podcast still and keep our distances and everything at the same time, and gotta be respectful to each other and all that.
It just comes down to personal responsibility.
Yeah.
The government's overwhelmed. They're not going to be able to help.
Like if I felt like I was even having a remote, even a remote feeling of a feeling down or a cough, I would say I don't want anybody around me.
Keep your immune system up, man. Take vitamins. Take vitamin D, man. Vitamin D. Ton of it,
dude. Get in the sun, man. That's
the
vitamin D. We've been hanging out in the sun, man.
Yeah, going in the sun.
Great. Yeah.
Take your pasty asses in the sun.
Well, alcohol is a sanitizer,
yeah.
right? Because that method's been working for me pretty well.
Yes, it actually does work. Yeah.
I'm no. Yes, that works, Chris. Alcohol, Tito's,
Oh, yeah.
or beer. What do you drink these days, man?
Old man beer. I drink.
You drink old man beer.
Yeah, just
PBRs.
not that old, man. It goes crazy now.
The High Life.
I'm like your Bud Light guy, right?
You're a Bud Light
when I'm
guy?
at home, Bud Light, Miller Light. Just to. If I'm feeling crazy, I'm gonna go visit Colleen at Playland to get something fancy.
Yep.
Get some Scrub J, man.
Yeah, and then I got that blueberry lemonade or whatever.
Yeah,
Jesus,
that stuff is good.
Pinky's out with that one, man. I felt
No, what was the one? The strawberry shortcake where you guys put the whipped cream.
that's a
around the
key
edge?
lime slice, right?
Well, we did it with key lime and the raspberry pie.
Ooh,
Where did I get that strawberry from?
Yeah.
But yeah, it was that. That's good stuff.
Yeah.
I got tricked into that because I didn't, I wanted the key lime and they put whipped cream, and I'm like, I don't want whipped cream in my beer.
It's actually
Like I don't know if
pretty
I'll paint my toenails, but I don't want fucking whipped cream in my beer,
Like,
man.
excuse me, Colleen, you're forgetting the little umbrella too.
Yeah.
Here, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You guys want to take a break?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, that didn't sound too much like Satisfaction.
Yeah, what's the matter, do you think? I don't know, it says B flat. I'm just playing what it says. Play me an A.
This is bad.
Yeah, we sound like shit. I knew this band idea was gonna suck.
What does suck mean?
We bleed green. We bleed green. We bleed green. We bleed green.
However, they withdrew into their music and rituals.
Let's start by deceiving the non-believing, by retrieving data, splatter, 1,000 into one splatter. Satellites be like linguistic anthropology. We study the roots of men to fill the boots of a man with no apology. Astrology acknowledge me before you was a galaxy. Now you think you're straight just like my galaxy. Reality onslaught with gifts you got now become detoxic, telepathic, slip knot with drip drops of rain, laced with green stains. Watch a stream from your domains into your brains. And then we shift two trees, drop green leaves on your planet. Create another god, give you reason to say damn it. A king on the cross, called red-handed. We did not slip when the chip was implanted. Do not trip when the chip is implanted. Don't trip when the chip is implanted. Red blood disease fell like rain upon your planet. I swear by every dread in the head that we'd rather be dead. Be dead. To be red, be red, we bleed green. We bleed green. We bleed green. We bleed green. Reassembling our dismembered alliance, remembering defiance, coagulating green with no compliance, reliance on the 5 moons, not reluctant to strike soon, thirsting to burst out of cocoons, putting emphasis on metamorphosis, right? We get a specialist, that's how we offer this. Twist to wrist will inflict to reminisce on long and spiritualistic trips we took for fixed bliss. Mother Earth from birth, buds from mud, make your cups turn it over and flow with green blood. We bleed green. We bleed green. We bleed green. We bleed green. Come on.
By provoking a suspicion, in this quest throughout the populace, we will destroy that godly
chicken shit, motherfucker.
Man, it's all with y'all, cause Babylon must fall. Installing codes in the kit, go kick me more wicked. Fire master water, they can sink their fucking ship. So when I rips them from their train of thought, they grips and brains they bought. And call like kids with false royalty, their loyalty is quite not about the sister. Follow me just like blister, brains so blame twister. But I should be so happy to be the Mr. Man, they missed it. Can't see how wet my biscuit, and they get surprised they get no rise out my biscuit. We know not the red blood end up molesting, instinctual dissecting the infant from the nesting. The first thing I saw off the walk on my tray was they chasing two humans in a fist fight, and I wrote the song about the animals, and then I wrote the song about the animals and no sight. These fights are infallible, homie, and with Harley take a complete softly to delete your heartbeat and a heartbeat. Heaven is a baby in a car, see you lost me. The more they bleed green, the harder for them there to off me. The lovely, wet, treading white, what blood is the road. I got contact on the other side, I know what I'm doing with me.
India banned TikTok and a bunch of other Chinese apps because the problem is a lot of these these Chinese tech companies, they're funded by the Chinese government. So, and it's written into their contracts, we will fund you to develop this, but you have to give our security services access to any information that you're going to mine. Oh, and by the way, you're going to mine all of this information from your app.
What information do you think they're trying to get?
Dude, there was a security researcher on Twitter that did a whole write-up on it.
Really?
And it's ridiculous stuff, like key logging, like logins and passwords, geolocations.
Really?
You know, other apps on the phone, stuff that that TikTok does not need to know.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's
man.
crazy. I mean, it doesn't bother us over here, you know, because we're not under the auspices of the Chinese government. But if you're a Chinese citizen, especially if you're a Hong Kong protester, that's a problem.
Yeah, that's a big problem, man.
But just, you know, because like with American companies, we have legal recourse to stop that from happening. But because it's a Chinese-owned company, you know, we have no say about what they do.
So we shouldn't support them.
What, TikTok?
They're like the upgrade from, they were kind of the new Vine. Like Vine was that platform.
Yeah.
And when Vine died, they're what came in, because Vine used to be badass.
Yeah.
We used to have a lot of fun on Vine. Me and my daughter, we do potato fly around my room and all kinds of crazy shit.
Yeah.
I haven't done TikTok at all. I have it on here, though.
Yeah.
So I got to delete it.
I delete it.
There, it's gone.
I haven't had it on my phone. Stella keeps asking for it.
I don't know anything about. I mean, like besides what I see.
I've looked
people
at it
on
a
there,
couple times.
Nothing.
Yeah, Ava deleted it about a month and a half ago.
Yeah, you're just making silly videos, just like what Vine was. But
Yeah.
But we don't want to support those Chinese people.
No, I mean, and I'm no conspiracy theorist by any stretch of the imagination.
Hey-o.
This is scary.
Yeah, to me, like,
support them every
I didn't
day.
do Alexa forever, but then it's like if they want my info, like they're gonna get it. I have a phone.
I told it all. I got drunk and told it all my information one day.
Did you really?
So I did this and I did this. I told it everything I've ever done.
In fourth grade,
Oh my god, like Goonies.
I went to the art class and jerked off.
You gotta think though,
And
man.
it made it sound with something
I
like
did have
this.
a tub of ice cream in my hand. I did have a tub of ice cream in my hand.
The U.S. government does not give a flying fuck about
They
you
don't
to the
care.
level where they're going to
Yes.
get your Alexa data and see what kind of ice cream you had that day, right? Now, if you're like trying to usurp the U.S. government, maybe a bad idea to be asking Alexa what brand Cheetos you need to be getting, right?
Yeah,
After
probably.
about 2 hours, it went like all straight up like normal. And it was like a guy said, "Hey, dude, this is Steve. I don't want to hear about your shit anymore, Scott. Eat your fucking ice cream, and nobody cares that you did that."
Oh,
and then it went back to Alexa.
I'm so technology ignorant, man. I try. I just can't do it. Like, I don't know. Like, Riley wants a tablet for his birthday, and his birthday's in a few weeks. I have no idea what to get him. He's 8 years. He's going to be 8. I have no idea what to get him.
Get him a Fire tablet.
Yeah, that's what my kids
Amazon
have.
Fire.
Yeah. You know what? They're cheap, right?
Yeah.
He's 8. He doesn't need like an Apple Pro or anything like that.
He just wants like Disney Plus.
That's Fire tablet's perfect.
Fire tablet.
Because they're like $100, right? You can get like the 10-inch one that's not too small. It's not too big, right? Get him a good case for it. Costella's got a Fire tablet, and she uses that thing, especially with the fucking coronavirus.
Yeah.
You know, I've turned into that dad when I'm teleworking. I'm like, baby girl, I have a 2-hour meeting I have to do.
Yeah.
You're just going to have to watch this for a while. Before
Okay.
I didn't like to do that.
Yes.
But now you have no choice.
You don't have a choice.
But my point is that little $100 Fire tablet is fucking perfect for her. I mean, it plays all the video games she wants from the Google store. You know, any kind of streaming
When we
service.
get done, shoot me a link.
Yeah.
Or just screenshot a picture
You
of
can
it.
set age limits too, and then you can monitor everything they're doing on them as well.
Yeah, you set up a Google family account, and then you have to, if they want to go to the App Store and download an app, it pings your phone. It's like, hey, you know, Fire Tablet A is trying to download this game. Do you accept it? And then you can.
Do you ever worry about that with your kids, man, with these devices?
I had the Amazon Fire tablets for a long time, and like I was buying the cheap ones though, and they were breaking pretty quick, and they start glitching, and then you have to pay like $15 to get the ad-free version.
What?
Y'all talking about the same thing?
Yeah.
I walked into.
Yeah, Stella's got the Fire Tablet. I've never had to do that.
Never had an ad though.
Like it was the cheap ones, like the $49.99 Amazon Fire tablets that you'd get the kids versions ones, and I would get those for the kids at first, and then I got myself like a nice one, like a Fire Tablet 8, and I still own that thing. And Silas will play on it a couple times, but when Allie got her iPad, Silas had to get that iPad.
Yeah.
Now, what you were talking about with knowing everything that they're on, you know, in control, Apple has that too now. And it's badass, dude. Like Allie, anything that she does on her iPad, first I can mirror it. Second, I can from my iPad. But anything that she tries to download, whether it's free or not, I have to approve.
Yeah.
And it comes right into my cell phone, and I
They
can
do
click
that
on it.
on the Amazon Fire.
Yeah, I can click on it, go down the Amazon. You're gonna save a lot of money.
Yeah, well, I'm cheap.
I mean, they're just different. It's the Android versus the Apple platform. You just got to, whether you want an Apple Store or not, you know, pretty much.
But the functionality is basically the same.
Exactly.
I don't
100%.
That's
think
what I'm worried about.
I can't mirror her
100%.
screen or anything like that. But
Yeah.
if she tries to download something, my phone's going to say, "Hey, you know, you have to approve this." And
Exactly.
And it also too, it also bans in-app spending too, so you don't get like a fucking $100 bill
Exactly.
from Zoom coins or whatever.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
yeah.
You got to
Exactly.
approve everything on it.
Everything.
Okay. Because I get weird about
They're
that,
great.
man.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
fucking technology scares me when it comes to my kids.
You know, I
It
didn't
does,
get,
man.
I didn't get worried until Declan got my or I have a tablet and he got my tablet, but I have a lock on it, right? And all of a sudden I look and he typed in my passcode and he got in it. And I hid YouTube, regular YouTube. I hid it in a folder somewhere else. And I put YouTube Kids as like one of the main ones in case he got in it.
Yeah. Yep.
And he flips up, goes through the folders, finds the exact folder, pulls up YouTube, types in trains. And I'm like, oh my God. Like, he pays attention to everything. He remembered my damn passcode.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it.
He typed in train.
And he types in trains. He's typed in Foo Fighters before.
no.
Like, if he wants to watch Pretender, he types in
That could go
FOO.
bad.
Yeah.
I know. So it's like,
I think that kid technology thing is inevitable, man. They're just gonna like some kids are gonna latch onto it and some aren't. And the ones that do, man, you just like think about the shit that we got to watch. Like when you first got like you're making websites and everything. Were you on IRC channels?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I was doing scrimmages with people for playing a game. Like I'd be talking shit to people on IRC channels, trying to create these games, you know, so we can go play Counter-Strike.
Right.
And like it's for money. Some of this, like we were in the league that was right under the one that you could make money in. It was an open fucking market. I could get free versions of any software that was on the market.
Yeah.
For free, just by asking somebody on one channel.
Yeah.
I mean, you could get whatever you wanted. Probably. I mean, it was crazy.
Those are on the Where's channels, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to
Juarez and all that.
yeah.
Yep. That was like before Napster, and even when you had to go to websites to download freaking software for.
I remember
free and stuff.
LimeWire.
Oh, that gave your computer cancer. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that fucked up everybody's computer.
Killed it dead, dude.
computer killer.
Yeah, that killed some.
It was worth it, though. I got some good music.
But the generational difference between us and our kids is like we had to embrace technology as
Yeah.
it was developing.
Yes.
Our
Yeah.
kids have been born into it.
Yeah.
And it's in every facet of their life, right?
Yeah.
Stella at 6 years old is playing
Even
you know,
at
the
school.
Switch, right?
Yeah.
And fucking killing it. When I was 6 years old, I was having a hard time picking my nose and walking straight, right?
You
Yeah,
couldn't do
man.
up, down, left, right, BA start like with a regular, you know, Nintendo.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all we had.
It's up, down, left, right, BA start. Just saying, Contra. Damn it. And listen, you're right about that because Riley's 7, And I got Scott. You gave me that jailbroke Nintendo classic Nintendo.
Yeah,
he fucking kills it on Super Mario 3.
Oh yeah,
it's like embarrassing
Silas
me.
does too. Yeah,
and Paperboy and fucking Contra.
Yeah,
and he tears
they process that shit faster, man.
It's crazy.
The cool thing about the Mario game on Switch, Super Mario Odyssey, it's like the 3D roamer.
He's got it.
So in certain levels of the game, you have to play Super Mario Brothers, and it transports you into it.
Yeah,
and it's the fucking wildest thing.
Yeah, it's cool.
Because you'll see Stella just nailing it.
That's
and
crazy.
I'm like, God, holy, having a hard time with that jump.
yeah, man, it's awesome.
Hey, Riley, knock this out of the park for me real quick.
You ever seen that movie Ender's Game?
I haven't.
No, it's about like these kids that like pretty much they're so good at technology, like they have to fight an alien people with
that's what Harrison Ford, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, it's what it is, man. These kids, man, they're just fucking smart as shit, and they're just so fast, and what they think about shit differently.
Yeah.
With technology, man.
Well, like Chris said, they were born into it, man.
Yeah, man.
It was there readily available.
It's boom. Like when my kid first saw a tablet, it's like they just gravitated to it, like, this is fucking awesome. You know what I mean?
Yeah, in our generation, you've got some of us that are like, the internet's for nerds.
Yeah.
Because that's the choice that we made, right? You know, you either take the path of the nerd and embrace the internet when it was dial-up, or you just ignore it and,
We'd get excited for the Cracker Barrel triangle game.
yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we'd be like, yeah, but fuck this game. I'm going to end up with 2 pegs. I'd end up with 6, and my dad would make fun of me. Times have changed.
I raised you better than that.
Yeah. 6. Get out of my house. My dad don't talk like that.
The hell is this, Russia?
All right. What are we doing?
What are we doing?
Colleen, you have no trivia?
I have trivia. If
Do
you
you?
want to play it, I have Simpsons trivia, but I haven't even read it to know if their questions are good. I just printed a bunch of trivia.
Well, fire some off.
Let's go. Let's just see what happens.
You want the Simpsons one or just general
Let's start
one?
off with Simpsons.
Either or. I'm a genius,
You
so.
mix and match.
Are you serious? Okay, here's Simpsons.
7.
In what year did the American animated sitcom Simpsons make its debut?
1989?
No, hold on.
Do you want choices? I have choices.
Yeah,
Okay, choices.
Okay. 96, 87, 90, or 93?
90.
93.
93.
87.
Oh, on Tracy Ullman. Tracy Ullman show. But they said the sitcom.
How many days is Marge sentenced to prison in season 4 episode Marge in Chains?
30.
Yeah.
Damn it.
In which season of The Simpsons does Krusty the Clown make his first appearance?
2.
1.
First season.
1.
Yeah, it is 1.
Yeah, first season.
When he got framed by Sideshow Bob.
In season 2 of The Simpsons, we are told Homer and Marge met in which year? 80, 68, 74, or 78?
74.
Yeah. The Treehouse of Horror Raven episode is based on a work by whom?
Stop it. Ed Allan
I know. During the 16th season of the episode Goo Goo Gai Pan, what does Selma Beauvoir decide to call her Chinese adopted baby? Ding, Ting, Ling, or Ming?
Ming.
Ling.
Ling.
Damn it.
Voiced by Harry Shearer.
Shearer.
Yeah. What is Smithers' first name?
Waylon.
Okay. What is the name of Lisa Simpson's favorite doll?
Lisa's favorite doll?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, Maggie's is Bobo.
It's either Malibu Princess, Malibu Stacy.
Malibu Stacy.
Okay. That's right.
Stacy, yep.
What name is given to the three-eyed fish in the 3rd episode of the first season, Homer's Odyssey?
Blinky.
Yep. Where does Principal Skinner send Bart in season 1 after growing tired of his pranks?
Oh, France.
Yep.
That's where he drank the.
Yeah.
What was it? The antifreeze, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Airing during The Simpsons' 4th season, which pop singer appears in the episode Whacking Day? It's Luther Vandross, Madonna, Barry White, or Elton John?
Barry White.
Elton John.
Wasn't Elton John on there?
Barry White.
Barry White.
Elton
That's
John
right.
was
Barry
on
White was on there.
Yeah.
That's right.
Elton John. Everybody's been on the
Everybody's
fucking
been on there.
I don't know why I keep bringing it up. Metallica
Yeah.
was on it.
Yeah. They had one where it's like Smashing Pumpkins.
Ozzy.
They did like a Lollapalooza thing.
Yeah.
Cypress Hill.
Yep. I forgot about that one.
Fucking great episode.
Who do Legs and Louie work for in The Simpsons?
Fat Tony.
Yep. Who is fired from his job due to Homer getting food poisoning in season 5?
Mo?
Either Smithers, Apu, Carl, or Lenny.
Apu.
Yep.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I remember that one.
Who has a son called Gino in The Simpsons?
Gino?
It's a
Fat no.
It's either Nelson, Sideshow Bob, Ned Flanders, or Krusty the Clown.
I'm gonna go
Sideshow Bob?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sideshow Bob. Who bowls a perfect 300 game in the episode Hello Gutter, Hello Fatter, Becoming a Celebrity? Homer, Barney, Ned, or Bart?
Ned.
It's Barney.
No.
That was Ned
Is it
Flanders,
Homer?
right?
Yeah, it's Homer.
Was it Homer?
Is it Homer?
Yep, that's all I got.
Damn.
For Simpsons.
No Spider Pigs?
Yeah.
It's the movie.
It's my favorite one.
That's a good one. That's a great movie, man.
Spider Pig. It's the best.
Hey, way to mail that one in, guys.
Oh, man. Oh, God.
What is the rarest M&M color?
Green.
Orange.
It's actually brown.
What?
Yeah, apparently
Really?
somebody actually did a study on
Don't they
it.
have whole containers with just brown ones?
In what year were the first Air Jordan sneakers released?
88?
The Jordans?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
86.
88?
I'm going to go
89?
92.
84.
Wow.
Oh, damn.
Tennis star Serena Williams won which major tournament while pregnant with her first child?
Is it Wimbledon?
Double Dutch.
The Australian
Wimbledon?
Open.
I don't know. I don't know.
French Open?
I don't know tennis. Or
Let's
golf.
see.
She's tennis, right?
I don't think she knows the answer.
Soccer?
She was the one who had this online spending addiction. She was spending like $50,000 a month shopping online.
Dude, that's fucking awesome.
Hey,
I
which
so relate to that.
which two U.S. states do not observe daylight savings time? Saving time, not saving. Saving.
Isn't Arizona?
Arizona.
Arizona for sure.
Nevada?
Ohio.
Idaho.
Colorado.
Hawaii.
Son
Hawaii.
of a bitch.
What is the loudest animal on Earth?
The loudest?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
A shrieking wombat.
Are we talking about naturally, or can we include artificial means?
Like the loudest.
Please clarify, Colleen.
Like-
It's an animal that is on Earth.
Can you? Like, is it like a pterodactyl?
It could be land, water. It could be land, sea, or air.
A fucking crow?
A frog.
It's the sperm whale.
The frogs in Scott's
How
backyard.
loud is this? Oh, underwater, they fucking
Because
echo.
sonar, yeah.
Yeah.
What was the first toy to be advertised on television?
Hold on.
Raggedy Ann.
Raggedy Andy?
Easy bake oven.
It's actually one that's still
Raggedy
around.
Andy.
One Log.
One that was in Toy
Lincoln
Story.
Logs. Oh, fucking.
Lego. Lincoln Log. Damn it.
Connect.
Shit.
Mr. Potato Head.
Mr. Potato Head.
Which of Shakespeare's plays is the longest?
Hamlet.
Yep.
King.
I guess that was.
Hamlet.
I'm mad that I got that one right.
How many of Snow White's 7 dwarfs
that-
have
I got that
names
wrong.
ending in the letter Y?
5.
How did you know that quickly? That's weird.
You want to know why, seriously?
Yes.
Because I played Trivial Pursuit Kids with my kids this weekend, and that was one of the questions.
What is the tallest breed of dog in the world?
It's
That's a Great Dane, right?
Great
Yep.
Dane? Yep.
How many ribs are
Great
in the human
Dane.
body?
26.
12.
26.
24.
Damn it. That's fucking close.
Way off.
What is the smallest ocean in the world?
Indian?
It's Arctic.
Mm-hmm.
Arctic.
Yep. What color eyes do most humans have?
Brown.
Brown.
Yep.
Brown.
Brown.
Which planet is the hottest in the solar system?
Venus.
Yep.
7.
God, I'm just like randomly picking ones. What is the smallest country in the world?
Mauritania.
Uruguay.
Luxembourg.
Vatican City.
Kazakhstan.
Oh, that was a trick.
Yeah.
Which bone are
Borat.
babies born without?
Tails.
No, it's on the foot. In the foot.
Metacarpal.
Kneecap.
Knee. See, it's in the
No
knee.
kneecaps?
They don't have kneecaps.
In the knee, huh?
Yeah.
What type of music has been shown to help plants grow better and faster?
Heavy metal.
Yep, classical. Power outages in the U.S. are mostly caused by what?
Squirrels.
Yes. How'd you know this?
Bastards.
Bastards.
How many hearts does an octopus have?
8.
No.
Tentacles? Oh,
Hearts.
16.
Hearts.
3.
Yep, 3.
That was one of the coolest pets I ever had. Was an octopus.
You had a pet octopus?
Yeah, I had a
We had
saltwater
one for a
tank.
little while. It
Really?
was so cool,
So
man.
fucking awesome.
When they change color like
Yeah.
that so quickly, and they get to a spot, and then just like they're
It
hard
feels
to
like
find
they're not
sometimes.
from this world.
They are very alien like.
They
you
are.
watch them stalking their prey and stuff. It's really
Yeah, it's like-
unnatural looking.
They're so smart, man.
Yeah.
I mean, how they remember that first video I saw when he went through on that boat and they went through that tiny little porthole.
As
I
long
think
as,
it was
as long as their
huge.
beak can fit through it, they can get
Yeah,
through
man.
it.
God, that's crazy.
Ours escaped one time, and we had to actually tape the lid down so he wouldn't get out.
Could you imagine?
Did he eat Pop-Tarts and shit? Or
No, I mean, he was on his way to death when we found him.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But we stuck him back in, and he took a couple days.
Came
to
home, he's
recover.
smoking a cigar, eating some strawberry
But the
Pop-Tarts.
thing about it is, they were really cool, but just so fucking expensive because they would only eat live food.
Yeah.
So you had to keep a separate tank.
Yep.
And kept it with
Yeah,
all
they
the
have a
live
breeder
food in
tank.
it. Yep.
Damn.
Who invented scissors?
Edward Scissorhands.
Edward.
Leonardo da Vinci.
That was close.
We named ours Cthulhu, by the way.
Oh, nice.
Good job.
Which NFL team holds the record for the most Super Bowl appearances?
New England Patriots.
Yep.
Of course.
Which city is Jim Morrison buried?
Ohio.
Paris.
Yep.
Yeah, Paris or... Yeah, I was going to say London.
Seemed like an Ohio guy to me.
What is the most common letter in the English alphabet?
E?
Yeah.
Wow. Good job.
Yeah, E.
Wasn't Jim Morrison, wasn't he a Florida boy?
Melbourne.
Melbourne, right? Yeah.
Got arrested in Miami.
Haven't we all?
Yeah. Haven't we all?
Almost.
What animal is constitutionally protected in Florida?
A yak.
Bald eagle.
Pigs.
What?
Apparently, I don't know.
Stupid.
Taking my rats.
What planets literally rain diamonds?
Saturn and Jupiter.
Jeez, you're good, man. Like I know you're a
works at
space guy.
NASA. It's
I
not
know.
fair.
I know, but
Ask me a question about fucking cookie butter and we'll see what happens. That's some bullshit.
oh my god. Let's see. How many signs are in the zodiac?
12.
Okay. Dude, I don't even know.
Scott's over there just chilling.
I got some kind of funny.
What is the name for the group of men who elect the Pope?
It's the Enclave, right?
Yeah, the Enclave.
College of Cardinals.
Who do it in the Enclave.
Yeah, they're in the,
in the
it's
Enclave.
Colleen.
Like, what movie?
I'm just
Tom
reading
Hanks
these
told us
questions,
this
all right?
shit.
Yeah, that's right. Tom
Gotta
Hanks.
Screen
Fucking Da
these.
Vinci Code.
Professor Hanks.
What book starts with the line, "Call me Ishmael"?
Oh, that's the way.
That's the Bible. Right?
Moby Dick.
Yeah.
Bible, motherfucker.
Moby Dick.
Fucking thumper.
Okay.
Good book.
I got to find one more and then we're going to be done with this. There's too many of these.
Well, yep. I got a good one after this.
Okay, well, what's the
Centipedes.
only fruit that has its seeds on the outside?
Strawberries.
That's it.
Strawberries.
I won.
Next week is French trivia. Friends, not French.
The last question is always quadruple points.
Still would have lost.
This trivia right here is very near and dear trivia to my heart.
I'm not doing this.
Okay, this is for Charlie. Which two things did Fred do while singing "It's a Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood"? Did he lay down on the couch and read a story? Did he feed the fish and wash the dishes? Did he brush his teeth and gargle? Or did he put on a sweater and his shoes?
The sweater and shoes. Come on.
Everybody fucking knows this, right?
I didn't even watch the show and I know that.
Where are some of his sweaters located? The Metropolitan Museum of Art, Grunman's Chinese Theater, Smithsonian Institution, if I can pronounce it.
Smithsonian.
Has to be.
Who was the baker? Chef Lollipop, Chef Boyardee, Chef Sweet Tooth, or Chef Brockett?
Can we talk about the magic or
Chef
something?
Brockett.
This is fucking terrible.
In the neighborhood of make-believe, what was the day of the week
Tuesday.
that the king was named after? Was it Monday, Saturday, Friday, or
Friday.
Sunday? There you go.
Everybody likes Friday. Come on.
In the neighborhood of make-believe, one of the characters mentioned the number 143. What did that number stand for?
I love you.
We'll leave it at that.
It could also technically stand for I hate you, but
Yeah.
Good. I just wanted to fuck with you.
Evil Mr. Rogers.
I just wanted to give you a little.
Sal, the stockbroker's wife, do the 143 thing. You remember that?
Yeah.
That's going back a ways.
Yeah, it is.
Reminds me of like pager codes. You remember people used to like.
Oh, yeah.
Beepers, man.
Who was Lady Elaine Fairchild's best friend?
You would spell out boobies.
Lady Aberlin.
Nobody cares.
Mayor Maggie. Anna Platypus.
Nobody cares.
Anna
Betty
Platypus.
Templeton.
Nobody cares.
Anna Platypus. Well, it's got to be.
Wait
a second. Was I right on that?
God, I'm not allowed to do anything.
Was it Lady
Can't even
Platypus?
do my trivia.
What was the answer to the last question?
I told you.
No, you didn't.
Sure. Hold on. I don't even remember. Betty Templeton?
No.
I think it's Betty Templeton.
Oh, my God.
Jesus.
Betty Templeton.
All right, see.
Okay, so what's going on this weekend? Anything? Are we recording Saturday?
Saturday night.
I was having a Mr. Rogers. We were going to watch a movie, like a movie night, kind of like a book club, and that was the movie of the week. It's going to be this Friday night at 7:00.
Yeah, I'll be here, man.
If you would like to come.
Yeah, order a bunch of food.
Tom Hanks
I'm going to
version.
be really
Tom
hungry.
Hanks.
I'll be here.
Tom Hanks is good.
I can't wait.
Are you
Brent's
ready?
gonna
You
Brent's
I'm-
gonna make a brisket for Saturday night.
See?
God, I love Brent.
I
I love you, Brent.
Brent, you're a swell fella.
You got the kids this weekend?
I have them until Saturday at the party, then they get unloaded to the mama.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a little Stella Bella this weekend.
Yeah. What are you guys doing? Any plans?
We're doing the party thing for my nephew in the early afternoon, but we're free.
Nice, man.
You're kid free, right?
I'm kid free.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna relax. That's
Gonna
what I'm
relax.
do. I'm just gonna hang out.
Like
man.
maybe build a Lego or something.
I might. The fights are this weekend, man. UFC 251.
Oh, there's like an island, right?
They're fighting on an island.
They need the sponsor of this should be the guy from Braveheart. It's like, it's my island.
And the pictures
know?
is like the octagons like on the beach.
That's pretty badass.
No shit, really.
Yeah, it's insane.
And they have
man.
people, like crowds out there watching them, right?
I don't know. I don't know what Abu Dhabi's doing right now.
Huh.
But
Do you
it's
think,
going to be
do you
insane.
think this shit's going to like continue for years? Where people are going to be like,
No, man.
Companies are
the
gonna,
vaccines will get out. And
Companies are going to gear towards but they're going to gear towards the future of if this happening again. And if it ever happens again, they want to be better prepared for it. You know how fucking system works.
Yeah.
So now, before you know it, there's going to be like you have the choice whether you want to be around people or not. You know what I mean? And I don't know, man.
I think it's
going to be weird.
It's never going to go back 100% to the way it was.
I agree.
Some shit's going to be changing permanently.
Yeah.
But I think, like Charlie said, once they get a vaccine or a couple
we'll be
vaccines
fine,
out
man.
there, then it's going to get back.
Then they'll eat a fucking chinchilla in China and something else will fucking happen.
Hey, can I ask you a question about Legos?
Yeah.
When did they get so fucking expensive?
When they started getting the trademarks for everything.
Okay.
Like they started getting trademarks for Star Wars, all the Disney stuff.
Yeah.
And the prices just went through the roof.
They were hurting, man, and that was their kind of rescue, right?
Yeah. When they started getting all those companies to invest in them, and it's like some of them now, man. I got some that I've bought for $50 that are worth about $600-$700.
There's a TV episode about it on Netflix. There's one of those shows. It's like not how it's made, but it's something, and they have the whole story
It's called
of Lego.
the Toys That Made Us.
Yeah.
It's a really good. It's a pretty cool show, man. They do one on like Star Wars, Lego, He-Man,
It's
like all the
badass,
shit we
dude.
grew up with.
This shows the shit that these guys like this podcast, the shit that we're going to go through, and if we ever make it one day, like we're that shit right now, and one day,
It's all those licensing deals that they got, man, and all those if they're unopened, like there's some worth $10,000-$20,000.
Damn, really,
man.
I know Stella likes to do the Legos, but I have a hard time spending $20 fucking on something she's going to put together in 10 minutes, right?
Yeah.
I had that problem with Silas for a while, but the last he's 8 now. This last year, I bought him a few Legos, and by the time he's home, by that next day, it's usually somewhere set up, completely done.
Oh, really?
Like he did, and I didn't help him. He like got the thing, and he figured it out and did it himself.
At 6,
and I was like,
at 6, man, it's you just get her a big box, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
A big thing of Legos, and there'll be a book with all types of different directions.
Okay.
And she can just build what she wants. Like I'll get them the sets that you follow the directions and build, but they just go in the living room, and I have a huge bucket, and they just make stuff. Like he'd be like, Dad, I'm going to make a spaceship. I'm going to make air, and they.
Do you ever step on them?
Oh,
do you,
no, man.
Do you have like a?
No, we have
like
a pretty.
We have a procedure.
We have a pretty strict policy in my house about Legos being on the floor, when they're picked up, and what area they will be in.
Yeah.
You have to.
What happens if there is one on the floor? Like, what's the repercussion?
I can't talk about it on air.
Beating, right?
No, I would never put hands on my children.
I made the mistake of getting Lincoln Logs way too young for my kids.
Yeah,
They did not respect them. They never tried to build them. They threw them. I sat on them. They'd be under the couch. They'd be all over the place. Those the little tiny ones.
Yeah.
Ones. The long ones, no, that's what you're thinking. They were in the bucket. The little onesies that you can't find, and they're fucking everywhere.
And they get
you walk
stuck
in the
there
middle of the night and you step on one and you fall on the ground and you cuss them, and I threw them all out the next day.
Man, I got to give it to my kids. They're pretty good about picking up after. Well, my son is. Ava's a problem sometimes.
Oh, right.
No, seriously. Like
my kids are other problems.
She is a slob when it comes to stuff like that.
Yeah, my little Stella Rose is a ninja with them Legos, and I got tile throughout my house, so you can understand trying to wake up and go across the house,
and then it sticks to your foot,
Dude.
so you step again.
Yep.
Before you realize, and you're like, God. Yeah.
So instead of taking 1 hit point of damage, you take 2 hit points of damage.
Yeah, absolutely.
The second step.
Absolutely, man. The joy of having children.
Yes.
We just have train tracks everywhere. Wooden train tracks, plastic train tracks.
That is
monorail tracks.
Man. Do you guys do the Christmas train underneath the tree and all that?
We might this year, but he's very particular about how everything is set up. So it's like, even if I put it up, he'll set it back up exactly. So today he got a new train set for his birthday, and it actually has steam that comes out of the engine.
That's cool.
So he set that up, and then he took the monorail system that I had put away, and he put the monorail to go over that so that the train would go under the monorail. And he had it all intertwined. I'm like, this kid and the way he thinks, man, it's like another level.
What toys did you guys have growing up that you just never stopped playing? Like you just were on all the time?
Legos.
That's not like a video game.
Legos and then the guitar I had.
Legos, guitar?
Yeah.
Mine was the old school racetrack with the handle.
Oh,
and
That's exactly what I was going to fucking say, dude.
Because I would play that fucking hour and vintage Star Wars toys.
We had the ones with the handles that were you sit there and speed it up, and it stays at the middle metal line, and it stays.
Yes.
Silas has a Mario Kart when I got him for his birthday.
Let's go play it right now.
And we had it set up at the smaller house, and it was badass. He could care less about it. I was thought it was the coolest shit ever.
And my skateboard.
And I was going against, it's fucking going over the wall. It's going to do a loop. He could care less. Oh, so I have it. I'm going to set it up again.
I love it. Dude, set it up for Saturday, bro.
You want to?
Yeah, we'll gamble on it.
I will beat your ass.
Well, we're going to find out. Set that bitch. Well, I'll help you set it up.
But you guys got to remember, we were coming to the last generation that was allowed to play outside, get the fuck out of the house and come back.
We played in the creek, man, catching crawdads.
Remember the pogo ball? Y'all
remember the pogo?
Ball?
Yeah, where you
it was a ball, and it had a disc around it, and you jump, you break your fucking ankle, and you end up in the hospital.
We had yard darts.
Yard darts?
Yeah,
lawn darts.
We had those pointy motherfuckers.
Lawn darts.
Yeah. We'd throw them in the air and try to dodge them.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Let's
You're
make
the
this
reason.
dangerous toy even more
That's what
dangerous.
we fucking did, dude.
We played a game with a football that we can't say the name of it. That you throw it up in the air, and whoever catches it, you just fucking hit them.
Oh, yeah.
Pine cone wars.
Oh, yeah.
We sent it on the east side of the street and pelt each other with pine
Bottle
cones.
rocket roars. You ever do that?
BB guns.
Oh, yeah.
Done BB guns.
Pellet gun.
Yeah. Did you ever do the accidental, you see a bird and you pump it? Because you're only supposed to pump it once, right?
18 times.
So you're you see the bird, and I'm I'm going to get this.
Yeah,
You
18
get 10 pumps and somebody runs up on you. Pow!
I'll never forget. Man, when I was 10 years old, taking a shower and hearing ting, ting, hitting the fucking shower because we would shoot each other with fucking BB guns.
Oh my God.
Oh, it's so
That
fun.
My cousin Jesse threw a football through
Never
a
happened in my
shower
house.
window.
Oh, yeah, we were off fucking
Through a shower window with my stepdad taking a shit, reading the newspaper at 8 o'clock in the morning, on a Sunday.
Oh, man.
Dude, you just heard a screeching, what the fuck? We're all like, oh, shit.
Yeah, that's a level of anger that
God, we got
you
in so
don't
much
see
trouble.
often.
So I had a pellet gun, and we killed a squirrel.
All right.
And I was like,
Oh, you ass.
oh yeah, man. I was 9, and me and my friend Eddie Roberts, shout out to Eddie.
Shout out for the killer.
Shout out for the squirrel killer. We put it in a plastic bag and threw it in the freezer and was going to surprise.
He is so mad you named him
We were
right now.
going to surprise his parents.
Asshole.
We were like, we're going to make dinner for you guys. And here is fucking mom.
Make squirrels.
Shout out to Elma Roberts, Pumpernickels for life. She
God.
lost her mind. He put it in the freezer in their kitchen. It was like, we got dinner. Man, he caught an ass whooping. That kid caught an ass whooping. As I was running out the door, she was beating his ass like, oh, my.
That's great.
I saw my friend get his ass kicked one time.
shit
He was
you
getting
do, kid.
spanked, and he was trying to be impressed, like act like it didn't hurt in front of me. And his dad hit him on the ass, like pulled his pants down, smacked him on the ass one time. And he looked and goes, "Didn't hurt."
Oh, dude.
It was the worst thing. I was like, no. Like, you cry before the hit even happens.
Yeah.
You got to gain the sympathy early, bro. Yeah. And he goes, "Still didn't hurt."
Dude.
Boom. His dad fucking started wailing.
Oh, my God.
It hurts. It hurts. I remember running out that front door and just going down to my house. I'm like, I ain't going to hang out with him for a little while. He's hurt.
God, that must have been Ian. Shout out to Ian.
That was my friend Nick. Yep. That was up in Kentucky, man.
All right, man. Are we wrapping this thing up?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, Chris. Thanks for coming, man.
Man, it's always
Thank
a pleasure
you,
to have
It was awesome having you on, man.
Open invitation, buddy.
Yeah, seriously, dude. We have a
Anytime.
great time.
All you guys got to do, let me know. I was leaving the firing range, exercising my Second Amendment rights.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Charley's like, "Hey, what you want? I know it's short notice." I'm like, "Fuck yeah!"
Hell yeah! I'm
It was
glad
such
you
a
did,
good
man.
surprise. I'm so glad you came.
That was awesome.
Thanks again for having me, guys.
Yeah,
No problem.
thanks for coming.
Episode 54.
Blueberry pancakes on sausage sticks.
Is that the title?
Thank you, Lauren Hicks, who just came through with another 2 boxes.
Shout out to Lauren.
Yeah.
I feel like we have to call this not Chad's just because episode 54 we promised was going to be Chad's episode.
Yeah, he's the biggest Teddy Bruschi fan in the world,
he
man.
Can't. So should we do? Should we call it not Chad's or should we go elsewhere?
We didn't talk about Chad except
That's
for
true.
right now.
Yeah.
Oh, love you, Chad.
Sorry, Chad. Episode
Bye,
54 is not
Chad.
yours.
Bye.
No.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
You win. Leave me alone. You win.
Daisy's in a tube top, screaming from the top of her lungs. This all ends tonight. Daddy's on the floor, he's screaming for more. Saying you're gonna be alright. Daisy's in a tube top, screaming from the top of her lungs. This all ends tonight. Daddy's on the floor, he's screaming for more. Saying you're gonna be alright.
Dude, that shit's killer. Oh, dude, that was awesome.